Hey guys, it's Amber here. Anyways, I wanted to show you all a list that real fast that I had requested back in actually dates on top of the page. It was 7/6 of 2017. It's not even a year ago, last July. I requested any and all missing persons, missing juveniles in the Spring, Texas, Harris County Precinct 4 area that were reported to Harris County Precinct 4. So like I said, that's, Spring, Humboldt is considered precinct for parts of Houston. Anyways, it's not a humongous area. It's right on the outskirts of Houston, for those that do not know. Anyway, so they sent me back this list of thousands. I don't know exactly how many kids are on this list. May not be a thousand, but there's a lot. 40 pages of kids that I've never heard of on this list. These are any and all cases missing people filed and still currently being held in Harris County Precinct 4's office. And so, anyways, that would include many children that have gone through this area. The thing is a lot of these kids I've never heard of. But if you take note of the address, it's his recorded location right there, the address that they had gone missing from. A lot of them are CPS and foster home facilities. Anyways, the list goes on and on and on. Once again, this makes you want to fall out of your chair. So, anyways, if you live in the Spring, Texas area, I would be concerned. But to take things a little bit further, I noticed on this list, there's no NCIC number. That's the National Crime Database for Missing Persons. It's children or any missing person actually supposed to be entered in the system within 2 hours. That's what the federal law states. 2 hours, law enforcement are supposed to enter in children into the NCIC database. Anyways, obviously, they don't have an NCIC number, so I assume they probably didn't enter them into the database. At our called the clearinghouse, they told me that they could not pull a kid entered into this database that match the description of any of the kids picked off this list, and you are more than welcome to call yourself, pick out a couple of kids off this list and call the NCIC system. You can also pull up National Center of Missing Exploited Children. These children are not listed on their system. So I went a little bit further and I asked Harris County for the NCIC number to every single one of these children, so I could, make sure that they're in the National Crime Database. People like the coroner's office, if they or police in other states, if they find a missing body, they use the NCIC system. So no one knows these kids are missing. No photos, no anything. So I took it a little bit further. Not only did I ask for the NCIC number, I asked for the photos of each one of these children, because they're supposed to collect a photo. School districts have photos. Well, the response I got back, let's go over the photos first. Hold on, let me go back to the email. I have it up here. Sorry, guys. Okay, as you can see, it's all there. Wait, that's from the missing report. Okay, look, here's, yeah, you see that number, $4,000. Anyways, I'll tell you where that come from. Anyway, so the photos. So they asked the attorney, Vince Ryan. Vince Ryan said that yes, it fell under the Freedom of Information Act, because, they are supposed to make these children's photos public, but they don't. So I was going to help them out a little bit and, start circulating these kids' photos. They're children. They're missing, and, with human trafficking the way it is, and, all the unidentified bodies throughout this country, they have to be out there somewhere. So, anyways, as you can see, the email, he tells me, yes, you know what, I can get it, which I knew I can, because federal law states I can. But then they send me this itemized list of charges, so that our police department wants to charge me $4,277 to give me photos of missing children that they were supposed to make public within 2 hours of them going missing. Okay, to top it off, they completely denied me access to their the NCIC numbers. As you can want to read right here, here's the document they sent me back as to the reason why they denied me the NCIC numbers on all these cases. Turns out Harris County decided that, somehow they claim, it's public information. They're supposed to, provide these numbers so I can verify that they're there. These kids need to be in the national database. Basically, I was offering to do their job for them. That, where's it at? Sorry, guys, I don't mean to be everywhere. Anyways, it's right here. Information is accepted from, and he puts in parentheses, required public disclosure if it is information considered to be confidential by law enforcement, either constitutional, statutory, or by jurisdictional decision. Well, of course, Harris County Precinct 4's office decided and decided, they're going to make the information confidential, blocking me from getting the NCIC number, or verifying the numbers so I can make sure that these children are in the National Crime Database. They deserve to be in there. They deserve law enforcement. Meanwhile, if we go back to that list, like I said, I asked for any and all juveniles that went missing between 2007 and 2017. You can go to 2010. Yeah, Alexandra Lowitzer is kind of a well-known case in the area. Went missing, just kind of vanished after getting off her school bus in 2010. And I have not found her on this document, which tells you that there's 2010 cases. Most likely, if she's missing off there, and Precinct 4 are the ones that took her original missing persons report, then how many others are missing on there? As if these children aren't shocking enough. Let's see. Could be wrong, so I'm going to double check real fast. There's Alexandria. No, that's not her. That's Alexandra. Yeah, so as you can see, she is not on here, and I've already looked through there, and we know she's missing, So, they left out a very publicized case, so that just, once again, tells you how many foster kids are really missing, because if they're going to leave out that one, and legally they were supposed to give it to me, why would they, that seems like one they would just automatically put in there, but anyways, so you see the information, so here's a list of all the missing persons reports. Children not in the NCIC database, excuse me guys, and children that are not receiving help, they don't have their photo out there, they're lost or forgotten about, these are already abused kids. This is wrong, it's a crime on humanity. And then when you offer, our tax dollars pay for police help, but yet if your kid goes missing, you don't have any. And heaven forbid they don't have parents, because then they're gone for good. That's why CPS shelters are a one-stop shop for human traffickers. That's why parents like, Allie Lowitzer's parents, Joanne and John, they look like the Lone Ranger standing up there. Police, and people act like, oh, well, that was just an isolated incident. As you can see, this is not an isolated incident. We have an epidemic in our area. So, and if you, I offered to, help do the police's job for them, and they want to charge me $4,277 for records that they failed to put in the system. Vince Ryan and Mark Herman and Ed Gonzalez, that should be against the law. Y'all are breaking federal law. Susanna law was passed in 2004. These kids should have been entered in back 2 hours after they went missing. Within 2 hours after they went missing. That's federal law. Anyways, I don't mean to sit here and gripe, but I want you to take one more rant on Facebook. Take one more look at all this stuff, and then I will let you guys go. Here's the thing where they denied the NCIC numbers. Truth is, and most likely they don't have an NCIC number because, okay, now let's go back. Let's see. There. That's what they tried to charge me for. $4,277 to volunteer my time. Now, mind you, they're getting paid hourly. They get paid my tax dollars, but I'm volunteering, spending my own money to do their job and to like circulate these children's photos. Like, to get a photo of them. These are real kids. They need y'all's help. Why should I have to pay them $4,277? It's not only an injustice, it's a crime on humanity, but it's just simply wrong. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Talk to you later. Bye.